I don't know anyone with a TV who hasn't thought about cutting the cable or satellite cord. Usually think about it when you get that bill every month and it's well over $100. What we're going to talk about is today some of the things no one tells you about cutting the cable cord. I'll bet over the last several months you have seen a news report about cutting the cable cord. Now, just about every one of those reports that I've seen suggests you're not going to save as much money as you think. In fact, you're going to pay about the same. That is unfair, because just about every one of those reports, when they start to include things of why your bill is going to start rising if you cut the cable cord, they always include all of the add-ons. So they add in the price of Netflix, Amazon Prime. They might even add in the price of a Hulu. And they also add in the cost of the internet. I don't know about you, but I don't know anyone who doesn't have the internet in their home. So what I'm doing is I'm taking and comparing the price of cable, satellite TV with what you pay for Hulu, Sling, YouTube TV. All right, so that's a fair comparison. I'm not going to include the internet except to say your internet may go up. All right, but we'll get to that in just a minute. You'll probably have to pay more for the internet. You might be getting a bundle deal now with cable. Dropping TV will, for most people, make your monthly bill go higher. If you're already seeing buffering warnings on Netflix, you'll need to invest in a better Wi-Fi router, and depending on the size of your house, you may need a mesh system that improves internet speeds throughout your home. You'll lose some channels you want to watch. Whether you decide on Hulu Plus Live TV, YouTube TV, Sling, or Fubo, they don't offer everything. One might have A&E but doesn't have Bravo, and another is just the opposite. Someone in the house may not be able to watch their favorite show and channel. How many screens will be streaming at the same time? YouTube limits it to 3, Hulu 2, Sling just 1, unless you pay extra for more screens. Streaming services are going to cost about $60 a month plus taxes and fees. The average cable customer is paying $160. The cost of the most popular satellite subscription is $110 a month plus fees and taxes. One thing my family doesn't really like about cord cutting is it's just confusing. It's not as easy as flipping channels and browsing for what's on if you're using cable or satellite. Take a look at this. Now, this is a TV remote. This is not a satellite or cable remote. But you see those numbers? You know, the cable and satellite remotes have numbers. Look at this. The Roku remote and the Fire TV, there are no numbers. Because when you're switching channels, whether you're using any of the streaming services, they don't have numbers. All right? They're in alphabetical order. And another thing to consider is how many TVs are going to be streaming content simultaneously. How many people are going to be watching television, streaming those channels from your streaming service provider? How many TVs do you have in your house? Every TV will need a Roku or a Fire Stick, or it needs to be a smart TV. These are all questions you have to take a look at before you make the decision to cut the cable cord. You will save money by cutting the cable or satellite cord. You just will. The thing you have to ask yourself is it worth it? Which streaming service is best for you and your family? We're going to take a look at that next time. All right? Don't miss any of our stories. Subscribe right there. That's the show this time. I'm Jamie Tucker with What the Tech. I will see you next time, and we'll talk more about cutting the cable cord and saving some money.